Welcome back to the Four Podmen, the wrestling podcast we bring you each and every week on the Dynamo Podcast Network. Head over to YouTube, smash that subscribe and bell notification button. Audio versions of the show are available through all the mediums on Anchor, Spotify, Podbean, iTunes. And if you want to contact the show, we're on Facebook, the Four Podmen. We're on Twitter at @TPodmen. And as always, on YouTube and Spotify and anywhere else you can find us. Today, we have a special Collectors Corners episode with a regular visitor to the shop, Jack McWilliams. Jack, how you doing, my man?
Good. I'm doing good, yeah.
Brilliant. Great to have you on the show. I knew you were anxious and you were dying to get on the show to show us your collection and stuff like that, because we've been trying to put this show together now for a couple of weeks and we've both just been a little bit busy. But before we get into the collection, Tell us about the fandom. How did it all begin? When did you get into pro wrestling? Who are the wrestlers that you love and all that kind of stuff?
So mine one was a bit of a weird one, all right? Because when I got into it, I liked wrestlers who had been well released from the company and all that. So basically, my mom's friend son had a way, and my mom's friend gave us me and my brother the way, and we were playing SmackDown versus Raw 2008. So one of my favorite wrestlers at first was Mr. Kennedy.
Okay.
But I learned that he went to TNA and he became Mr. Anderson and all that.
Yeah.
But I thought he was cool, like the introduction and all that. But unfortunately, Randy Orton came in and just killed his push and all that, killed his career in WWE.
Yeah.
That was a bit sad. Then I kind of went on to, these were like very brief time periods. Like I liked these two lads. I liked Mr. Kennedy and then this other lad very briefly. And I also liked Alberto Del Rio. But like then I learned that he also got released, and now obviously there's lots of stuff going on with him now with the law and all that.
Yeah.
And then what was it? But then the guy who I really latched onto, the two lads who I really latched onto, were Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. I really latched onto both of them. I'm a big Seth Rollins fan. Like he's my all-time favorite, probably.
Good choices. What about in terms of school, Jack? In school, is there a lot of wrestling fans in your school or in your class or anything like that, or is it primarily yourself?
Well, like there are some people like they kind of just know, like they kind of just know the names that would be like, you know, mainstream enough, or like they wouldn't really like. There's this one lad and he kind of watched it, but like most people in my class just say, "Why do you watch wrestling?" Like, you know, like all that kind of stuff. I get that kind of skit.
Yeah, this is like Groundhog Day for me, because when I was in school as well, I was at your age. I used to watch wrestling as well, but it was kind of like nearly like a secret society because there was only about 3 of us in the school that watched wrestling. So us 3 used to talk about wrestling, and no one else had any clue about it at all. So it was kind of like a secret society thing if you're a pro wrestling fan. So it's interesting to see that things haven't changed that much in all those years. That's interesting. In terms of your collection, I mean, what do you look out for in terms of a collection? Like if you're looking for something, do you collect a mixture of stuff? Would it be mainly related to the wrestlers that you like, or is it just that a certain piece appeals to you?
Well, I just kind of, my main, I collect, like my main things are figures, pop finals and magazines and all that. And t-shirts, I collect a few t-shirts, but like, and I have just other bits and bobs to go along with that. Like just like little bits, like there's a few things if I see like little things, I just think that's cool. Like, and then I just pick it up or whatever. Like
Awesome.
Just like some things I just go along with. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, go on, show us. Let's start having a look at some of this collection then.
I think I'm actually going to show you. I'm actually going to start off with my first bit that I actually sent a picture to you.
Yeah.
I'm just going to turn the phone around there.
Okay.
That's my pop vinyl collection there.
Nice.
And then other bits. My NWO flat which I got from your shop.
Yeah, the water bottle. Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah. And Macho there in the ring.
Yeah,
awesome.
Macho Man. Yeah. And then actually this NXT belt buckle thing.
Yeah, nice.
Other things. So then other things. Then my figure collection. This is my figure collection here. That's
nice.
So show my favorite. Right, can you see that there?
Yeah. Show some of your figures.
So two of my favorite ones. Well, one of them is actually one of my favorite wrestlers probably in wrestling right now, Orange Cassidy.
Nice.
I love Orange Cassidy. That's actually a really nice figure.
Yeah.
And then Sammy Guevara right there. Sammy Guevara. And then another figure. And my AEW figure collection's actually coming along well.
Yeah.
Then
Adam Page, yeah.
Adam Page. Then the ring, I got The Fiend, MJF, Samoa Joe, Miz, Ciampa. And the weird thing about all this setup is it just kind of organically, like after Christmas, I just decided, because I've seen like other wrestling YouTubers like doing it, or just this kind of all this naturally came along. Like I just kept displaying them, and because I never like displayed them because I just thought it'd be a bit of hassle, but it's actually not that much.
Yeah. And would you watch AEW on a regular basis? Do you watch AEW weekly?
Well, this is how I kind of watch. So SmackDown, I'm watching SmackDown every week. I think SmackDown's great now. I watch AEW and NXT the odd time. I think NXT is actually all right with the change. I don't mind the change that much.
Yeah. How excited were you for the Demon coming back?
I was really I actually marked out for when Balor became the Demon. I actually marked out.
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
I didn't think.
Huh? I was talking to Ian the other night. We were doing a review of Raw and SmackDown. Ian, my partner on the podcast, and he was saying that he thinks Balor might end up getting the belt. What do you think? Do you think he'll get the belt?
I think WWE have booked themselves into a bit of a corner with doing the Demon versus Roman, because obviously you can't really have Roman lose right now because they're really building up to. I don't think he's going to lose at Mania. I'm not sure if he's going to face The Rock. Unless they're going to pull a Royal Rumble 2013 and have The Rock win the title again. But I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. I think they've booked themselves into a bit of a corner.
But you don't see the Demon getting the belt yet, no?
It's hard to say because it's hard because you could say Brock cost Roman the title but then Roman and Brock I think would feel like less of a big match without the title. I think that kind of needs the title in a way.
Yeah.
So I think I see a screwy finish or something like that happening.
Interesting.
Maybe just Rex Strickland, Balor and Roman, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then maybe might get they already announced Brock and Roman for Crown Jewel, so I don't really see how that's gonna play out.
Yeah, be interesting if the belt is there for it, won't it? Show some more pieces. Come on, show some more of the collection.
All right, so other stuff here. So this is actually one of my favorite, probably like book things. This WWE program. Okay. I got at a house show in Glasgow.
Nice.
I've actually got that signed by by Kofi and Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and Cesaro.
Nice.
So will I show you?
Yeah, go on, sure.
There's when I met Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods.
Nice.
And then there's Cesaro, the King of Swing. There's Cesaro.
Very good. Yeah, nice. Very good.
And I actually have another picture I actually have the picture of when I met Cesaro. It's on one of my birthday cards. I'll just leave that there.
Yeah.
There's it there.
Oh yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. What was Cesaro like to meet?
Cesaro's so sound. I always heard that he's a very decent guy outside of WWE. Like I thought he always played a better babyface like than a heel. He just isn't. It just isn't he's not natural as a heel. I don't understand why WWE ever do it.
What about the New Day? What were they like to me? They were pretty good, I'd say, were they?
Yeah, they were lots of crack.
Yeah. I'd say they're pretty much the same nearly as on screen, are they? They're probably always just switched on, are they? Especially Xavier.
Xavier Woods, yeah. Actually, so I actually remember there's actually two lads in my school who kind of did watch wrestling, but like because they were actually in the queue to meet Kofi Kingston. They had met a few wrestlers at that point. That was my first wrestler I met, Kofi. And then what's they I think one of them done the the new day hip shaking thing.
Yeah.
So they get a shout out on the up down channel. I'm not sure if they did, but they answered their chance by doing it, trying to do it.
Brilliant. That's what you want. That's part of it, isn't it?
It is a part.
Shows a few more figures and some more stuff. Give us a look at some of the more stuff in the collection.
So actually, oh yeah, you have like a few things here. This sticker book. This I think this is the most recent one. I actually have a good bit of a good few stickers in it.
Oh, nice.
And then other stuff. Oh yeah, I actually have the look at this for a stash of some knick-knack wrestling stuff. That's all and I have the AJ Styles gloves.
Oh, nice.
Because when these are the things that I always wanted. Like I always wanted the AJ Styles gloves.
Yeah.
And then I seen them at a live event and got them.
Awesome. What's your favorite figure in your collection? Give me one for AEW and give me one for WWE.
So this is actually a really hard one because could I give you like a top 5? Because I don't think I could pick 2.
Go on then. Give me your top 5.
So that Andre figure, that's a great Andre figure. That's a great Andre figure.
Give us a look at the ones that you're picking. The Andre one is the one in the trolley, isn't it? It's in the carriage. Yeah, the ring. Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah.
Then the Orange Cassidy one.
Yeah.
Freshly screwed. And then this one, because I actually really liked Ambrose as well, Dean Ambrose, but then I was really sad when he left the company. So I really liked that figure there. And then cool. The Sammy Guevara, it fell over there, but that Sammy Guevara is really good.
Yeah.
Umaga.
Nice.
And then,
is that the elite one, is it?
Yeah, and
yeah,
and
really
I'm
nice.
not happy I got that because they're probably not going to make another Umaga. And then Karrion Kross.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Really good. So in terms of, I suppose, let me ask you this. So if you could bring one wrestler back from the dead, who would you bring back?
Oh, that is so hard. That is so hard.
Have a quick think about it and give me one.
Yes. That is tough. So I think, hold on. Yeah, I think I know who I would bring back. I might think of somebody later, but it'd probably be Eddie Guerrero.
Guerrero. Great choice. Yeah. Great choice. And another little teaser question for you. So if you could go out and have dinner with someone, if you go out and have dinner with a wrestler, past or present, who would it be? If you could spend an evening with a wrestler having a meal.
I'm trying to think of wrestlers who would be a bit of crack. The New Day, probably, because and Enzo and Cass are just Enzo and Cass.
Very interesting choice, dynamic choice between the two, really. The New Day, I'd say, would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and actually, there's one more. I actually am really liking these guys right now, and I'm just gonna add somebody else on, Matt Riddle and the Street Profits.
Yeah, Street Profits would be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, Matt Riddle's crazy. Yeah. Anything else you want to show us? Any other bits or?
Oh, t-shirts. Yeah, t-shirts.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We haven't seen the t-shirts yet.
So can I just leave my phone there and then just lay them down on the ground?
Yeah, you can leave your phone there.
So yeah, these are the ones that I could find. A few of them might be in the wash or something like that.
Yeah, no problem at all.
There they are. There.
Nice. So you got Roman, AJ. What's the other one?
And then that just
Oh, that was the live event one.
Yeah,
nice.
That's a house one I got.
What's your favorite T-shirt?
My favorite one. Oh, I really wish I had this. I really wish I had this one, but what's the Randy right now? But the Randy Orton one, my Randy Orton one.
Oh, okay, cool.
That the 6 shirt. It has like the what is it? Is the Viper, and then it has RK on the back. It's a little shirt.
Nice. Do you like that new RK Bro one?
Oh yeah, RK Bro are one of my favorite things. You know the weird thing about WWE and some of their booking choices. Yeah. It's like there's things that become most over, the things that come out of nowhere. And RK Bro kind of just organically came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is mad about WWE and the things that they actually try with, they screw up on.
Yeah.
And then, oh yeah, and I actually have a cap here.
Yeah.
And this is related to Seth Rollins.
Oh, nice. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. And then, in terms of other things, oh yeah, and then the Braun Strowman wrecking review.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, and then there's another thing I just want to show you in my display, and it's I'll just have to move over there.
Yeah, no problem at all. Take your time.
That's it. That's the Demon Balor and then the normal Balor. I just put that in the backstage area.
Oh, nice.
And then the New Day on the stage there.
Yeah, the Demon Balor makes a great figure, doesn't it?
It does.
I'm looking forward to seeing if they release a new one now with that headset on them and stuff like that. That headdress now look really cool. I know they had one already, but it's really cool when he's the Demon, you know.
And then a hoodie I got here.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. The one with the mixed badges. Yeah, nice.
And then now I really like the back of this shirt. That's some nice logos. Kane and your Brian.
Yeah, nice.
And very then good. Another cool piece. A pillow.
Oh, very good. Yeah, the cushions. Yeah, the cushions are cool. They do some really cool ones now. The you know, the title belt ones. They're really, really cool looking.
Yeah, they are cool.
Yeah. Anything else you want to show us?
Well, actually, I'm just going to show you these things in case you didn't catch them when I show them.
Yeah.
The Zack Ryder retro.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the retro figures are cool.
Yeah. And I got this one because I really like Zack Ryder. He was kind of like one of my weird favorites growing up. And I always had this fantasy in my head of him just beating Brock, but obviously WWE were never going to do that.
No, I wouldn't have thought so somehow.
Yeah, because this is what I had. Because do you remember what his finisher was?
Which?
Zack Ryder's.
Go on, tell us.
It was the Rough Rider. And I always, because you know the way with Brock, like they always had like the wrestler hit their finisher on him multiple times and he just no-sold it until like the big one, and then he'd just go down 1, 2, 3 and he's done. Yeah. I always had fantasy that Zack Ryder kept Rough Rider and Brock Lesnar, and he kept getting up, and then it was just 1, 2, 3 and he beat Brock.
That's some fantasy booking there. Zack Ryder to beat Brock Lesnar. I don't think Brock Lesnar would agree to that somehow.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be Gatsby did.
Well, listen, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you on this morning episode of the Collector's Corner. Hope I didn't get you out of bed too early.
I got up. I was grand. Yeah.
Yeah, not a bother. Well, listen, it's a pleasure having you on. This has been the Podmen Collector's Corner episode with Jack McWilliams. Jack, thanks for taking the time to come on. Some great stuff there, absolutely. Collection growing all the time, no doubt. If you want to contact the show, leave your comments in the episode there if you have any questions for Jack on any of the stuff in his collection and stuff like that. No doubt we'll have Jack on again to show us the collection as it expands more and more and more.
Yeah.
If you want, yeah, go ahead.
Can I after Christmas, because I'm going to expand my collection a lot after Christmas, hopefully. So can I go on after Christmas?
Yeah, of course you can. You can come back on again and do a part 2 anytime. Yeah, whenever you want to come on.
Yeah.
If you want to contact the show, we're on Facebook, the 4 Podmen. You'll get us on Twitter @TPodmen, on YouTube, Dynamo Podcast Network for all the videos of the show. Jack, an absolute pleasure talking to you today about your collection. Thanks for taking the time to come on.
Thank you.